Hello, welcome to Let's Talk Football. And as usual, I'm your host, Kelis Dino. And alongside with me here tonight is Mr. Don Marf of Manchester United. Marf, you are welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Kelis.
And also here with me is no be lie. It's been a very long time, but thank God we are back together on it. So tonight we are going to run it again. And also here with me is Mr. Dare.
Swallow.
You are welcome to Let's Talk Football. Okay. And also here with me is IBB Ibrahim. You are welcome to Let's Talk Football.
It's my privilege.
So tonight we'll be previewing the Premier League games between Chelsea and Manchester United, and also the make or mark game between Arsenal and the Premier League former champions, Manchester City. So we're going to start with the game on Saturday, which is Chelsea hosting Manchester United at home, in a game that Chelsea must win if they are to maintain the quest to be in the Champions League spot next season. It is 48 points for Chelsea in the Premier League, while Manchester United currently have 55 points. Manchester United are currently 7 points ahead of Chelsea in the Premier League table. Chelsea must win to reduce the deficit, but if Chelsea fail to win, then the hope of making it to the top four might be dashed away. So I'm going to start with you, Dre, since you'll be hosting your arch rivals, Manchester United. Going into that game, what type of game do you expect your boys to bring in after losing 3-0 against another Manchester City club? Another Manchester club, which is Manchester City last time out, where you lost 3-0. So what type of game do you expect your team to take into the game against Manchester United on Saturday night?
I want to give you entertaining football.
Okay. You want to play entertainment football, yes, without picking points?
No, that is no.
Just like
business.
Old Arsenal?
No.
Okay.
No. So that is our. We decide when to get points and when to dash it out.
Okay.
Yes, the last time I have to okay, Arsenal have they fucked up. Let me just donate points to Manchester City, and that's what happened the last time. So come this weekend, you should expect a different kind of football. Enzo is back to the team, so yes, the match will be somehow interesting. It's not as if Man U is good. It's just it's a contest between two blind men. Just give two of them knife.
One person must be the leader.
No, two of them, no difference.
Okay.
The only difference is that the main reason Arsenal is ahead of Chelsea is because, as Arsenal, Manchester United, the main reason they are ahead of Chelsea is because they have been resting. They spend the whole week resting. So it's not as if they have been extraordinary. So the match will be entertaining. It will make you laugh. So that is just it.
So what you're saying is that you don't expect Chelsea to pick up 3 points against
I didn't say that. I said I want to give an entertaining game.
You could play entertaining game without picking up 3 points.
I didn't tell you. The question you asked is what kind of game am I bringing?
So it's just to entertain your fans.
And I told you we are bringing entertaining game.
Like if you
never asked me if we are winning or not.
Okay, if we extend it to your last game against Manchester City, where we saw that entertainment football in the first half for Chelsea, then in the second half you collapsed.
No, that's that one. We have to call them that guy. What did they do now?
Okay,
that is not the plan. But
what was the plan?
The plan is to dash Man City the points now, so that everybody will go home happy. Nobody say won't go win them before. So that is just it.
Is that right? So Don Marv, it is your team going all the way to Stamford Bridge to face Chelsea, whom you defeated 2-1 in the first leg in the 2025-2026 Premier League season. In the last 5 meetings in the Premier League, it is 2 winnings for Manchester United and 2 winnings for Chelsea and a draw. So going into that game, what type of game are you expecting your team to take into the game against Chelsea after losing 2-1 to Leeds United over the week? What type of game are you expecting against Chelsea?
It's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game for us, considering that we just lost a game on Monday night. 5 days later, we're playing at the Stamford Bridge, which is a more tougher opponent than the one we lost to on Monday. And also, we are going to be without some key players, so it's not going to be an easy game at all. It's going to be a very difficult game for us. Chelsea, they are not in form too. They are not in their best form at the moment, but it's when it comes to big big club meetings. It's never easy. It's never an easy game. So it's going to be a difficult game for us.
IB, Chelsea this season they are at home, and let me start with you. You are the neutral guy here in between the Manchester United fan and Chelsea fan.
I'm not neutral. Manchester United for life. Manchester United.
But in between.
See why
we know that you're an Arsenal fan. So in between. So we look into Chelsea's season so far. Chelsea so far in 32 games this season. They have won 13 games, drawn 9 and lost 10 games. They are currently 48 points on the Premier League table. I want to ask you, has it been a great season for Chelsea?
Obviously not.
Okay.
It has not been a great
What do you
season.
think has been Chelsea's problem?
Though it's not a great season, but I still believe they've outperformed my expectation of them.
Okay, you expected them to be in the same position with
I was expecting
Tottenham Hotspur.
as at this time, I was predicting Chelsea to be mid-table.
Okay.
As at this time,
What was the ideology behind that?
yes, I think the squad is too young
Okay.
and lack of direction in the team does not seem to have an ongoing project, a direction. So the buying and selling is too much, no stability with the technical staff. The ownership is as confused. So they are just trying. I think Chelsea are where they have the credit to Enzo Maresca trying to build a belief and a team that will keep going. But unfortunately, it's no longer there today. And to my own opinion, they would have been doing better if it was still there. But one or two reasons, it's no longer there today, and they are where they are. But what matters the most is that the club right now, in fact, even Chelsea fans are not even feeling any remorse if they lose any longer, because they do not expect much of their team. So at this stage, Chelsea, they are not performing the way they should as a big club. In a season where Tottenham is going to relegation. So we are looking at the remaining 5 clubs. We are talking about top 6. We are looking at the remaining 5 clubs, and Chelsea, they are moving closer to the bottom,
the
mid-table than the top 4, which is a very long indication at this stage of the season. So it's a very critical game for the two teams. Though I'm rooting for Man United because of what Chelsea did last week. I was expecting them to at least end a draw, but unfortunately, it's quite unfortunate that you were not able to at least end a draw for me. So I'm rooting for Manchester United to do that. And let me ask you, as a Chelsea fan, do you feel any remorse if you don't qualify for the Champions League?
Why would I do that?
See what I'm saying? So why will I waste my support for somebody that does not?
You don't even need your support.
You don't have any feeling again. So Manchester United need, I think, 3 winnings now to qualify for the Champions League. So why not root for them? Because I want to see Premier League teams compete just like this season. I want to see them next season.
Who compete this season?
Premier League. They compete.
What is the competition?
All 6 teams qualified from the group stage, and some went out during the round of 16.
Okay.
Some went out during the quarterfinals, and there's another
in the semi-final.
Only one.
Which one is only
Doesn't
one?
matter how many.
They lost.
How many La Liga teams?
How many La Liga teams are in the
It's not the fact that they even
How many
crash
Serie A
out.
teams?
It's
The way. The question is, should I ask you a very important question?
Okay.
I'll ask you a very important question.
Okay.
How many league have 2 teams in the Premier League, in the Champions League?
No.
No.
None of the.
So
calm down.
why did the Premier League not do better?
Liverpool crash out on 4 new aggregates. Newcastle is it 7-2
9-2.
9-2 on aggregate. Chelsea 8-2 on aggregate. That is not really performing well.
The point is.
The league was bad.
Chelsea-
We watched Arsenal game yesterday.
Premier League.
These are games Arsenal should dominate.
Kelly's Premier League is the only team to have earned an extra point
I want Jet
to have extra position.
The other thing that is
now,
important to have.
if you want to make an argument, you do that with.
No, you said we dominate. I'm trying to say that we did not dominate.
Did we?
We did not dominate.
The only league.
That's not domination.
The only league now to
That's
have
not domination.
an extra, an extra point, to have an extra place in the Champions League. and you are saying we did not dominate.
How did you dominate?
So what is your indication of not
I think
dominating?
if
How do you dominate? That is that domination.
no, like he said,
Like this season we have 6.
On level playing ground,
This season we have 6 in the Champions League.
all of the 4 teams that are remaining in the Premier
What's the essence of having 6
Wait,
when
no.
only one will get to the
It is
semi-final?
fact.
Calm
It is
down,
fact.
calm down.
On level playing ground now in the semi-final, all leagues do not have more than one team in the Premier. And which Premier League is one of them? And we have more than 4 leagues. You understand? Some leagues are even out. Wait,
they
now.
have 6
Wait.
people in a competition,
Did-
and a league that have 3 people. You cannot play them on the same balance.
Six teams in the competition was earned by winning the Europa League and by gaining more points
that means
last
you not
season
dominate this
in the
season.
Champions League. Wait now, winning the Europa League and gaining more points in the Champions League last season, we were able to earn 1 extra place in the Champions League, and we also won the Europa League to make us 6 in the Champions League. I don't know if you understand. We earned it. They didn't plot it for us. They didn't give it to us. We earned it. Now this season we have done the same. If possible, Nottingham Forest or any other Aston Villa is able to win the Europa League, we could have the same thing. Or even if Arsenal is able to go through, we could have the same thing. So what are we saying? On level playing ground, we have a team is still in the Champions League, and we already earned a place which no other league has done yet as at now. So what are we saying? If you want to talk about comparison, you use the metrics, you use the indication. Premier League is doing better than any other league in the Champions League as at today. I don't know tomorrow, but as at today.
What is the chances of a Premier League winning it?
What very high chances.
Guys, bro, move on.
Dre,
I deal with you.
currently, like I said, you are 48 points. Currently 7th on the Premier League standing. You are currently followed by Brentford and the Everton, who are on 47 points each. If you don't pick a point or 3 points against Manchester United, and eventually if any of Everton or Brentford pick all 3 points, you'll be down to maybe 9th or 8th on the Premier League table. We're looking at it. What must Chelsea do to pick all 3 points against Manchester United? What must they do to pick all 3
The
points?
question is, did we need the 3 points?
Of course, you need it.
To do what?
Okay, you don't believe in your team again. Okay, you have relinquished the ambition of going to the Champions League.
Bro, see, I'm not a fan of you, of a club saying I want to play Champions League just for playing sake. I don't know, others might have a contrary opinion to what I have, but I as a fan, I don't have this belief that you must play Champions League. My question be say, as you wan go play am, wetin you fit do for there? Look at we are privileged to be in a to have opponents whereby we should be able to pick maximum points in the group stage. You know that.
Sure.
Apart from, let me say, Barcelona and Bayern Munich, the remaining teams on the normal day are teams that we are supposed to gain 3 points. Look at Arsenal won the whole of the group match in the group stage.
In the group phase, or like in the league phase.
Yeah, sorry, in the league phase, yes. So they gave me the likes of Karabakh. Chelsea couldn't win.
We played 2-2.
They gave us Atlanta.
You lost 2-1.
They lost. So just imagine. So now we meet the professionals, the elites in the competition. PSG, we were played like small boys.
But you
That's
wait until the howler from your goalkeeper. You play until the howler from your goalkeeper.
Okay, let's look at it. The second leg, we are playing at home. I have a defender, Malansa, that gives an opponent free pass. These are players that shouldn't even be playing the Conference League. So it's not about playing in the Champions League. I don't know about Arsenal, Man U, those.
We are bigger club now.
Bigger club, which they.
Bigger things.
Arsenal to some extent they have material to compete. Man City have material to compete. Liverpool have better material to compete than Chelsea. But what happened when they meet PSG? They play them like small boys. So it's not about qualifying. What are we going there to do? Let us just stay. If you win Manchester United, okay, you are saying, calm down. They don't ask you question, man, Sarah. Bro,
no be the way it's supposed to.
No, it don't concern you now. You don't concern you now. What's your business? They ask you question.
Let's just stay.
They ask you question. See, I don't dey support Chelsea. There was a season I played in the Europa League. I won it.
Let's just say.
There was a season I played in the Conference League. I won it. So the question is, next season, will the leadership position of Chelsea change? The answer is no. We are not selling the club anytime soon. Are we going to sign a professional coach, manager? The answer is still no.
Are you saying the manager that is here is not professional?
No, allow me swear for you, bro. The answer is no. Are we going to recruit standard players?
The guy did not have the license.
So you were.
Did you give the job to somebody that?
Bro, so you understand how they talk. So
let me answer my question first before we move on.
calm down.
Are you saying Liam Rosinel is not a
He's
licensed
not a licensed coach.
Bro, you know why this man dey pay me? You know why this man dey pay me?
This is African
He get one time wey be say Arsenal na only top 4 they always fight for.
Okay.
They always, and their fans go dey happy if they finally make top 4.
And you think that Chelsea are now in that position?
Yes, now, and to me I no want am. E better if they wan go down, make dem go down. Than make we come dey this. See, some things dey maybe say if you no witness am, you no go know how e dey feel. These people, if you qualify for Champions League this season, they go be like say, okay, we are on the right track.
Wait first. To change your opinion, if I give you 2 reasons why Chelsea need to qualify for.
Yeah, they give me.
Wait first. If I give you 2 reasons,
Yeah,
you change
me.
your opinion.
No, first give me first. Why I go change my opinion because you give me 2 reasons.
And if I the 2 reasons.
It will depend if the team makes sense.
Huh?
If it doesn't make a sense, there's no need to go with it.
Okay.
So first give me first.
First reason is that I think if Chelsea qualify for Champions League, the management to have more reasons to invest in
This season, you know, okay, first one. Then I will give you answer.
Wait, if Chelsea qualify for Champions League, they have more reason to invest in the team.
Okay.
You know, maybe look at what went wrong this current season.
Okay.
And you know, maybe try to improve on it.
Okay.
Secondly, is your revenue. You know, there was a time we were doing an interview where you said that Chelsea will go on to look for young players that they are going to sign and they are going to pay 50,000, 70,000, 80,000.
Okay.
They don't look for players that are going to collect 200, 250.
Okay.
I don't understand. It all boils down to revenue.
Okay.
You have American owners. So if you qualify for Champions League, it equally means more revenue.
Okay.
When you have more revenue, you are able to invest more, buy players.
So are you asking question or you are analyzing?
I'm giving you 2.
Okay. I don't answer you. You don't talk and finish. Man answer you the 2 reasons.
Okay.
Number 1. So we qualify for the Champions League this season.
Yes.
And we have the chance of our opponents, Manchester United sign Sesko.
Okay.
Arsenal have the likes of Gabriel Jesus. They have Havertz, a Champions League winner. They still go ahead and sign a striker. If not because the guy, nobody say the guy even flop.
Chelsea signed João Pedro.
Guy, bro, calm down. If nobody say if they talk now, allow you talk. If nobody say the guy never gel up for Premier League, the guy no be bad signing. Na proven striker.
Of course.
Then Manchester City have Haaland. My club go buy. They go buy the lap.
No, like João Pedro na buy now.
We buy Japan. Japan is natural striker.
For Nicholas Jackson.
Okay, we bought João Pedro.
You bought João Pedro.
Can João Pedro give you double?
Who came in for Jackson rather?
Okay, João Pedro.
It was when he came that Jackson left.
João Pedro na proven striker. João Pedro na proven striker.
Dilap was there before João Pedro now.
Dilap
no, João Pedro before the.
Dilap came during the season.
Dilap was there before.
João Pedro come before the lap.
Dilap came in before Dilap. Dilap came in before Dilap.
Was Dilap
you sure?
He was there now.
Both of them were there.
What are you saying?
Before
He scored in the
now.
group stage against this Tunisian team.
Dilap was at Club
He did Club World Cup now. He win Club World Cup now.
He was there now.
But bro, wait till that to be say João Pedro na proven striker.
But give me name 3 strikers.
What do you mean career goals?
Wait first. Name 3 strikers.
It doesn't make him
scored João Pedro.
That
have scored João Pedro
in the Premier League.
Yes.
I don't need to measure because
Three that
has scored João Pedro.
Haaland has.
No mention Haaland. This Dynamo guy, Brentford.
Ivan Toney.
No need to mention sef.
No, which he got this one a player. This one a player.
You got Thiago now.
This season, this one a player. Is it Mbeumo don overscore?
No.
Only 2 strikers above ahead of João Pedro.
I dey try to say
you got Thiago. So if you
now dey answer your question one by one.
I dey talk now.
No, João Pedro no be proven striker. You know the bad side, no me say na proven striker. Club no carry money.
No, but he hasn't been. He's not a proven star.
Person get Kane, person get Haaland. He tell me say I go buy Japan. They make say go. They believe say go perform. The perform na based on say we believe say go perform.
If you were Chelsea owner, who would you have signed? Who was on the market?
Osimhen no dey market. Wetin dey tell me?
Osimhen waiting.
Osimhen no be top line.
They backed up
Na because of salary now.
his wages.
Wetin dey tell
What
me?
they are saying. So I made 2 points now. Takes us back to my point. Chelsea qualifying for the Champions League means more revenue. When you have
The second one no dey talk. No,
Chelsea had the
they
one
have
of the
salary
highest revenues
structure.
last season.
Eh?
They had one of the highest revenues.
They have
Every player.
we have salary cap.
Even when they gained from the Club World Cup
Bro.
to the Conference League, they had so, but they didn't.
We have
want to
salary
pay higher
cap.
salaries.
We have salary cap. They make money, they no make money. They no dey go beyond that their salary cap. So that one make they talk no even hold water for Chelsea place.
No be matter of say whether.
If they like make they go Champions League make billion, those guys don't want increase salary cap.
Manchester United.
Person make carry 100 million go buy cassette, they no get money to pay players.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe, when he took over for Manchester United, he come with a certain structure. But after some time, he still have to be flexible, allow them to sign players that needed to sign. Before they say if Ineos did not scout players, they will not sign and all of that. But later on, they decided to sign Premier League proven players. Instead of looking for players that are out there, they signed 2 from Premier League. Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo, before they brought Benjamin Sesko from the club he was. So what are we trying to say? Sometimes you can be flexible. So now, if just imagine Chelsea qualified for the Champions League, they won the Club World Cup, and they still did not sign Osimhen. Imagine if they did not qualify for Champions League.
And they will not still sign Osimhen.
But
What give us chance to
if you are in for
qualify?
long-term project, you can bring in Osimhen, even if you did not make it.
The idea is this.
Because the ideology is to be.
Man, you don't qualify for anything. Still can't play. I mean, man, you bring.
Let me tell you.
Those people no be change,
He
bro.
has a very good reason not to sign Osimhen.
Why?
Football is about culture. It's very very
Tell me culture where we get.
when you have players that are not in the range of the money that the player you want to buy is demanding, it's going to cause issue if you sign
If you are talking about culture, let me tell you that Osimhen is supposed to carry make come change
I
Drogba.
think within 3
Club made only Drogba dey talk of culture. You go send the lap.
350 to 300
Bro.
he was requesting for, from what I saw online. 350 to $300,000 per week was what he was requesting for. Quite alright, the guy might worth it. Now today he's collecting 200,000 in Galatasaray, but he was requesting for 350 to 300. I think within 350 and 300 was what he was requesting for, and they will not come to a negotiation. These people have salary cap, they have a structure.
When they give person like Osimhen 100,000,
Yes, now, you have a
120.
player in Reece James who has been in Chelsea for 6-7 years now, and he has been performing year in year out, and he's not even up to that money yet. You have a player in Moses Caicedo who they signed for more than 100 million. I think 100 million, 125 or so. You have a player in Enzo Fernandez.
Bro, this way they talk no water.
They will not bring in a player, a striker that is going to break the wages. This player, and if you break that cap, these players will continue to request for more money.
Bro, without this way they talk no
Even if
water.
Osimhen comes now,
Wetin dey talk no water at all? As far as Chelsea is concerned.
they have a good reason, vision wise, they have a good reason to not sign him. But then, even if you are going to bend now, you need a reason to bend. Do you bend because of the local league?
So what you're saying is currently that Chelsea does not have that ambition to bring in players with high.
No, it's not as if they do not have the ambition.
Guys, let's move on.
Wait now, they have a structure. Having a structure is different from not having ambition.
Person get salary cap. You say to go Champions League, say they go they pay big salary.
This same team won a competition. Madrid played, PSG played, Atletico played. Which other team played? All the big teams. Bayern Munich played. And across the world.
And you leave the score like that.
Across the continent, across the world, you have different teams from different.
Bro, let's move on.
This same Chelsea team won. So give me one reason why they do not believe in that team to go and compete in Europe. Give me one reason.
One reason be say why coach make carry you win am, you sack am because he request for wetin you no fit give am. That problem dey ambition, bro. Move on. Leave this guy.
Let's move on to.
So you wan know Chelsea pass me?
Let's move on to the next question.
You wan know Chelsea pass me?
You want to discuss.
Let's move on. Leave those Chelsea board. So this
way they talk na something wey be say na calculation na
no nothing like calculation.
Na so e be now.
Which kind calculation be that?
The same thing wey win club world cup.
Let's go to the prediction for Chelsea Man United.
Domav, you are going into Chelsea's game requiring that you are going to pick at least a point or 3 to also keep your ambition of making it to the top 4 and the Champions League spot as well. Looking back at your last game where you lost 2-1 against this United at home, what improvement do you think that Manchester United must improve going into the game against Chelsea?
You know, the first thing is that you are going to be without Licha and Maguire for the two to
That is your 2 centre backs.
Two centre backs.
2 top centre back. So we are going to have to start the game with this guy we signed from Arsenal, Eden Evan and then Euro. So it will be Evan and Euro partnership at Stafford Bridge.
that would be. What about the lights? It's quite injured.
He's been injured now since maybe 4, 5 months, 6 months like this. He's been injured. So you know, I don't even know what to expect from the duo. So cause I've never seen the partnership on the maybe on in the bigger stage. Because I've seen them partner maybe each or maybe one or twice in the Europa League last season, but not against those big clubs and stuff. And also, this thing has been affecting us greatly. Officiating, they have been cheating us.
With officiating.
Are you serious?
I'm serious now.
The whole Man United.
I would like for you. They have been cheating us greatly now. You know, Harry Maguire is not supposed to miss this Chelsea game, to be fair. And they said he said a bad word to the referee and stuff, and they give him a.
He talk am abi no talk am?
He not.
How are you sure?
How are you sure that he said it?
Well, people that are there said it.
And they
Who are there?
It was investigated. As at now, Man United would have appealed.
Okay, hold on. Let me tell you something.
Did the club appeal?
Maybe 2 months ago, Rodney said the same thing. He said more about the officiating than the same time he thought it.
Maybe Manchester City is bigger than Man U.
Yeah, no way.
So why did they?
And God did not get a ban for it. And also they gave Lisha a red card that is not even worth it. I've never seen them give a player red card since I've been watching football for that.
For pulling somebody's head.
I've never seen it. This guy did it for Kukurela last year. We watched the game here.
For pulling somebody's head.
What's the name of this guy?
2 seasons ago.
What's the season ago?
Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspur.
I'm not even talking about a Tottenham player. I'm talking about Bournemouth player. This guy. What was this guy name?
So are you saying it's not an offense to pull a player?
Marcus Tavernier last season at Stafford Bridge.
Even a week.
He pulled Kukurela here like this, and they did not even give the guy a red card.
And even a week before that your game.
Semenyo, they pulled Semenyo like this. Maybe 2 weeks ago, they put his hair like this. The guy was not even booked for it.
Even before the game against Manchester United versus Leeds United, just a week ago, before that game, there was a Champions League game between Chelsea ladies and Arsenal ladies. And Arsenal lady pulled Chelsea player who was on the lady was on the run, was already making pace. She pulled her back with her head, and no offense was picked on it. So I was surprised anyway. For me, that ball wasn't a red card, but we'll move on to the next page. IB, like I said, you are the neutral guy here, so I will still ask you about Manchester United now. Looking at it, Manchester United so far, they have played 32 games this season. They have won 15, they have drawn 10, and they have lost 7. And they are currently 55 on the Premier League table with third position on the table as well. Because I want to ask you, IB, has it been a great season for Manchester United? Considering where they finished last season and how badly they performed last season, has it been a great season for them?
Of course. It's been a great season.
So, among the team in that top 6, are they the most improved team?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay.
They finished 15 last year.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, 15. I'll be 14, right?
14.
Tottenham.
They finished 14 last year, and now they are third. It's a very big leap, you know. Though last season, I don't know, it was a poor second half of the season to be where they are. This season they have shown character. They are where they are supposed to be now. So probably maybe next season we'll be seeing them competing for the league.
Not even this season. Now this second half of the season. We are also we are almost in the relegation zone at the beginning of the season.
This season,
I
know, but this season so far you guys have shown character.
Second half of the season.
So they are doing well. Most definitely, they have had a change in a coach and in management, and I think this new man has brought a good system. Even though they lost their last game, I still think they are in a very good position to qualify. 6 games to go, Abi. 7 games to go.
6 games.
6 games.
That's 2 games played so far.
So 6 games to go. They need 3 more to qualify for Champions League. So it's a very important game on the weekend. They need to do, even though they are going to go without their 2 top centre back. Hopefully Chelsea will not exploit that. And if they are able to do that, maybe at least get a draw in the Champions League. Because I think Chelsea is the person that can come in if they fail to qualify for the Champions League. So they have to do all it takes for Chelsea not to, maybe get a win at least. If it's a draw, they remain where they are and try to go and get 2 more wins to qualify for the Champions League. So they need at least a draw. They are doing so good this season, actually. Even though they are the other competition where they are supposed to, compete, like the likes of Carling Cup and the FA Cup, the domestic cup, they have been woeful. In fact, they left the 2 competitions in the first match of the competition. So, but so far so good in the league, they have been good.
Dre, one of your best players and your vice captain, Enzo Fernandez, was given a 2-match ban after he made a statement that he loved the city of Madrid. I want to ask you, was that punishment harsh or was it a good punishment?
To be sincere, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
So, do you think that him returning back to the team would be a good improvement?
The only improvement that he have just like Manchester United, he have weeks to rest. That's the only advantage. Because maybe this time around, there will be no need of saying he's fatigued or he's tired or this. We know that at least this guy don't rest well. So that's the only advantage here.
So, Domaf, you talked about how Manchester United struggled in the beginning of the season, where you were left in the second bottom part of the table. Then, at a time, you sacked your coach. What is his name again? Robin Amorim. Then you brought in your legend Michael Carrick, who has really improved Manchester United. Took Manchester United from 12th to currently 3rd on the Premier League table. So I'm asking you, with how Michael Carrick has performed, are you impressed with Michael Carrick?
Of course I am. Because when during the tenure of Amorim, your thoughts we are lost this season again. It's another same new day, same story, new year, same story again. With us, we will finish maybe around 14 or even around 18 or go to relegation. So, like Carrick came to save us, and now we are in the even around 2 months ago, we are saying that we are in the title race. So you know how this guy changed our life, and like Carrick, he has brought a lot of improvement to the team, and I love him as manager for what he has done for us.
And do you think that it is now time for Manchester United to permanent his deal?
If you have a lot of different Man United, everybody has their different.
No, it's not just like it's not the permanent. The making the deal permanent is not just because of his performance. Yeah. We are looking at maybe how he has structured the team, the type of formation he has used. Yeah. Do you see him that if he is deal and make permanent, can he be able to continue to drive the team to the glory that Manchester United wants?
The formation and the rest is not the major reason why Ruben was sacked.
Okay.
It was not sacked before because of the performance.
Okay.
And stuff. It was sacked because he had some other issue with the management. Not majorly because of the results. Of the formation and results.
I think he was tired, so he actually spoke out.
Yeah. So Carrick, I think he should be appointed as the manager.
Zara, we'll be looking forward to that affair. But before we go,
to start with you, Dre, what will be the outcome of the game between Chelsea and Manchester United? You will be at home, Stamford Bridge, hosting your archive as Manchester United. What will be the outcome of the game?
2-1 to Chelsea.
Chelsea 2, Manchester United 1.
Yes.
IB, what will be the outcome of the game between Manchester United and the Chelsea? Chelsea will be at home.
1-2.
1-2. Are you predicting that of emotion? Are you predicting that of emotion? Are you actually giving me what should be the?
I believe Manchester United have the better team currently.
Okay.
Don Mark, what will be the outcome of the game between Chelsea and your team?
We have not won at Stamford Bridge since 5 years, I believe.
Yes, since 2020 or 2021, we are yet to pick it.
Yes, I'm going to predict 1-3.
1-3. That will be a great game. I'm looking forward to.
After not winning for 5 years.
We are doing the impossible this season.
Yeah, sure.
We have not won our time limit for maybe 4 years.
When they are won.
And we won this year.
You also won against your
At Anfield,
City.
we have not won at Anfield in a long time. We won at Anfield this season.
Sure. It's alright. So till the game against
Congratulations.
Chelsea versus Manchester United on Sunday.